Ladies and gentlemen, Gala just dropped a nuclear bomb on the entire community as they announced their Gala V2 is coming very soon. You're probably wondering now the details on all of this, and so what better source than Classy Games himself to give you the scoop on the Classy crypto sphere in the Gala V2 spicy stuff. So if you enjoyed it, like and subscribe, and just let's get into this because we have a lot to talk about. Now, this is Gala V2, a new era for the Gala Games ecosystem. This is happening on May 15th. Gala V2 will be airdropped one-to-one to all Gala holders as the new and improved Gala Games ecosystem token. And so it has a host of improvements. It's got a bunch of stuff. Here's what you need to know. I've actually made a thread on this. The audit is coming shortly. Bitbender has said this. You can see it on this beautiful little tweet right here. We also see the launch date is May 15th. Airdrop is 1-for-1. If you have a token in a major centralized exchange like Binance, you should be fine. But guess what? If I say you should be, don't take it as gospel because I don't know. If you have tokens on the Gala platform, it should be automatic as well because that's literally their platform. It'd be kind of weird if they just randomly didn't give airdrops there. And here's the last thing. If you're trying to get this airdrop, which everybody holding Gala wants it right now, here's the way to make sure 150% that you get this thing. And the TLDR of it is put your money in a decentralized wallet, whether it be Trust Wallet, whether it be Coinbase Wallet, whether it be MetaMask, whether it be the 100 different wallets that you could use for cryptocurrency. Use one of them. Get your money in a safe place where you have full control of it. Embrace decentralized finance, and you're going to get your airdrop. We've also got some stuff that you're probably going to have in terms of questions. Tommy over here asking if it's fine to leave his Gala on his Ledger wallet. This is a cold wallet. Cold wallets being notorious for being a little bit complicated in terms of airdrops. Here's Vented, community manager for Gala Games, and he essentially said, in regards to a question that was pretty much the same, if you're holding your Gala in a Ledger hardware wallet, you do not need to do anything specific for the Gala V2 upgrade. So I hope that answers your question. There you go. You don't need to do anything specific for the upgrade. By the way, if you haven't already, here's the shout out here. If you haven't seen the description, if you haven't seen the pinned comment, you want to support our content, I don't ask for much. If you're going to use the Gala Games ecosystem, use the link. And so here's the next thing. Huge overhaul came for Spider Tanks. And I made a thread about this. In fact, I said Gala may very well change forever tomorrow. The president of blockchain Bitbender recently clarified some announcements recently made on Spider Tanks. Monday distribution changes are coming on one of the largest games on Gala Games. Okay, so I want to show you all something, and this is in regards to my distributions on Spider Tanks. If I go onto this little notification thing, here's the change. It's a little bit absurd here, but it went from 0.3 silk and then another daily reward, 0.6 silk, 0.5 silk, 0.4 silk, and then I got like 0.2 silk here. Yesterday, if you listen to this, and the distribution changes did happen, I got 19 silk. Yeah. It went from 0.2 silk daily to 19 silk. That is an astronomical increase in the day-to-day silk emissions. It was it's not even close to what it was before. So there you go. There's proof this did happen. In fact, this happened Monday too. Some people were going, Classy, but the post you put, that was last week Monday. Well, guess what? It happened Monday. Was Classy wrong? Leave it in the comments section because he was pretty right here. So this was yesterday's Spider Tank's upcoming economy changes. Here are the really important things you need to get from this. It's a test, right? They might change this again. But in terms of the new changes, the daily issuance is going to be 0.25% of the total silk in circulation. They're doing away with the non-replacement allowance and replacement allowance pools entirely and combining them into one distribution pool for the entire ecosystem. This new pool will distribute daily to players, node depots, node operators, and map owners at set proportions. This is a really big deal for people that are on Spider Tanks. This is a big Gala game because of the fact that before they were earning like nothing on maps. Maps and nodes were trash. Like they were bad. But guess what? Now all of a sudden, people are actually making quite a bit of silk off of these different ecosystem paths. And it's really interesting now because 9% of rewards now going to planetary nodes. And then 5% is on parts deployed in node depots. You've got 10% on maps. And then Game Eating Gala Games getting 30%. And I think 30% is okay. I think 100% that's okay for them getting it. 45% is going to matches. And this seems to me like a better form of ecosystem governance. In fact, you see here component and Arachnium pricing. This also went up. I actually paid quite a few. I paid 134 silk for 3 of these epic pods on my spider tank's personal experience. And before, as you could see over here a month ago, this was 15 silk. So it costs significantly more silk to be able to get these depots. However, as you could see with this emission, there's a reason why it costs so much more. There is a lot more being emitted. And so next thing I want to talk about is the actual silk. There's a bunch of people that are like, it's going everywhere because all of a sudden people are actually making silk now. And I think this is going to be really interesting because there's probably going to be another tank drop that comes soon. When that comes, a bunch of people are going to buy this up. The silk VP ratio gets even better because of the continuous sales on the spider tanks ecosystem. There's a bunch of people that want to continue to accrue these tanks as the game gets closer to mass adoption, or so what they say. And so we'll see where the stability ends up being for this, but it is quite fascinating to see where this ecosystem is kind of going. The silk price is going down, but the emissions are up. I mean, look at this. This is insane. So I don't know what's happening here, but the economy changes, they happened, and they clearly are having a massive impact on the Gala ecosystem. And overall, what's coming on this update is enhanced burn mechanism, security enhancements, future upgradability, and apparently it's a host of improvements, which means that it could be more, but that's what we know so far in terms of Gala V2. And to say the least, a lot is coming for this ecosystem. A lot is coming very quickly, and you're probably going to want to know all about it. In fact, there's going to be a major AMA in the coming weeks for spider tanks. They don't really have these often. So when they have them, usually what that means is that something that changes the very fabric of the game is going to be talked about. And that is something that you need to keep up to date. If you enjoy the content, as always, like and subscribe. We're giving you all the breaking news on the Gala Games ecosystem. But with this being said, if you enjoyed the video, like and subscribe. It's a good day to be in Gala. Until the next time, stay classy, and that's all.